Hi everybody, welcome to a new episode of Inside BMW Group Classic. Today we are in our secret depot, and usually it's Christoph who says hi, but he fulfilled himself a wish, which is to sit in a McLaren F1. Christoph, say hi.
Why are you disturbing me in my lunch break? This is the McLaren F1. This car is so cool. It has 3 seats, it's very tight, the pedals are so close together that if you wear white shoes, you will press them all at once. It's crazy. But the reason we're talking about this is not so much the McLaren itself, it's the engine in the back. It's the legendary V12 BMW race engine. Benny and I have been looking around this place for some time. We have found a car which is even rarer than this. It's BMW badged and it has the legendary V12 in it. Let's look at it. Okay. Whoa. So Benny, this is the car. What exactly is it?
This is the X5 Le Mans. This is one of one. And it's not called Le Mans because it has those fancy BBS Le Mans wheels. In fact, it is called Le Mans because it has the Le Mans engine in it. So back in 2000, BMW wanted to try out what the X5 is capable of, so they needed a proper engine. And they decided to put in the engine called P75, which was an evolution of the S70/2/3 engine, just for the nerds of you. And before I talk more about this fancy engine, I just gonna show you.
Ready for V12?
Ready for P75. For you guys out there, P always stands for motorsports engines at BMW. In the X5, this engine produced over 700 horsepower. The reason why it had more than the Le Mans car, which had 580, is it doesn't have any air restrictors and it has an insane exhaust system. So with this car, Striezel Stuck did a record at the Nordschleife. In fact, he did the track in 7 minutes and 49 seconds. This record lasted very long. He gained 311 kph at the Döttinger Höhe with a car which weighs over 2 tons and has not the best aerodynamics, I would say.
This car, with over 700 horsepower in an SUV, is the perfect example of how BMW works. They give their engineers a lot of freedom to experiment with extreme things in order to have knowledge and later on build a car which is high performance, but you can still take your kids to school with it. I have to show you what the mechanics gave us in order to be able to fire this thing up. This is the handwritten process of how to start the X5 Le Mans. It's special. You will see later.
The interior was purpose-built, let's say. They put in the gauges of an E39 M5. It had a roll cage, but only for the driver's seat. It does have some additional gauges and it has those old German stickers. Nur mit Helm fahren, always wear a helmet. Kein Airbag vorhanden, there's no airbag inside. And unter 4000 Umdrehungen, keine Batterieladung. Which basically says below 4000 RPMs, the battery will not be charged. But we don't need this car under 4000 RPMs. You will hear that later on. In the back, there's nothing left. So no seats, some wiring, the big roll cage, and a fire extinguisher because it's a race car.
Maybe if you're lucky, this one you might see out on the road, whereas this one, it's impossible to see it out on the road. That's why Benny and I will keep our promise now, go outside and fire it up. We will have to say goodbye now, because later on you will not be able to hear a thing. So thank you, Benny. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and tune in again for a new episode of Inside BMW Group Classic.
Bye bye. Erstmal fangen wir hier.
So, Benny, vor Start Öldruck aufbauen, über mehrmaliges Ablassen ohne Starten.
Ja? 3, 2, 1.